This is an interview with Ira Nayman regarding his newly released novel, Welcome to the Multiverse. Sorry for the inconvenience. Interview by Stephen B. Pearl.
Was it hard to shift formats from short to novel?
It should have been. But I'll be honest with you, this novel was incredibly easy for me to write. I maintained about a 3,000 word a day pace, and you can write a novel very quickly at that pace. I'll let viewers do the math themselves. What I'm finding, but let me say, having said that the novel comes after 30 or 40 years of writing. So it's not like, I was some kind of prodigy who magically, when he was 19, wrote a novel in 2 months. No, I've been priming my imagination for a long time. And what I'm finding now, especially now working on the second novel, the follow-up to Welcome, is that when I need ideas, usually within 24 hours, my subconscious mind will throw them up at me. So, yeah, it should have been difficult. I will admit, I still find the idea of writing something as long as a novel quite daunting. But my experience so far has been quite positive about it.
Oh, excellent. So you found a big upside to the novel format?
Well, it does allow you to explore in more depth, right? The short stories, less than 1,000 words, that were mostly what I had been writing. You're in, you're out. It's very quick, it's very fast, and it's good for humor. But if you want to explore characters in more detail, if you want to explore themes in more detail, you really need a longer format. And so I'm quite happy that I did that. And obviously, as I mentioned before, I've got other novel-length works kind of in the works.
Up until now, you've published most of your work yourself. Welcome to the Multiverse, Sorry for the Inconvenience, is published by Elsewhere Press. Was it hard to adjust to working with a publisher?
Around the same time, I had also been selling short stories, and so actually I've been working with publishers and editors in particular quite a bit. I have been very lucky in that they got what I do. They understood what I was trying to do with my writing, and they understood the style that I was working in. And so my relationship, particularly with editors, has been actually really, really positive.
Okay. Why do you mix humor with science fiction?
Well, there's a practical reason for that. I should probably mention that I'm primarily a humor writer, not a science fiction writer. But when I was doing political satire, I had on my website, I do political satire as well as the science fiction, and sometimes combine the science fiction with political satire. And I was looking specifically, I was thinking, well, what would be the best collections of stuff for my website to publish in book form? And as a practical matter, I realized that there are no political satire conventions, oddly enough. Who would have figured? So if I wanted a venue where I could promote my work, I should really focus on the science fiction. That's where it started. Obviously, I'm writing science fiction short stories now, and I'm writing novels now. So I've, like many people, I've read science fiction since I was a kid, and I just found and continue to find that I'm very comfortable with the genre.
Where can people get Welcome to the Multiverse, Sorry for the Inconvenience?
If they go to the Elsewhere Press site on the web, I think it's elsewhere.co.uk. They'll find ordering information for both e-formats and the print format.
Okay, and can you give us another website where we can learn more about your work?
Les Pages au Fall is my website, my main website. It started in 2002. I update it weekly with new material, so there's always there's now a large backlog of stuff, and there's always new stuff every week.
Well, thank you, Ira, and thanks for being with us.
Always my pleasure, Stephen.
Tinker's Plague, a medical political thriller set in a shattered future. Nuki Kobai, a Japanese goblin feasts on the people of Toronto, and a modern-day wizard must put a stop to it.